What is good, everybody? This is your boy Cam. Got my finally got my background set, and I really like how my background's set up now. And for my podcast for this Mavericks 2024-2025 season. So today I want to talk about Spencer Dinwiddie being a six man coming off the bench, and I want to talk about how Klay Thompson can fit with the Mavericks. So today, and I want to. So what I think about Spencer Dinwiddie? Do I think he's the six man coming off the bench? Yes and no, because you got another good guy coming off the bench as a six man. It's Daniel Gafford, and you got Quentin Grimes, and you got Najee Marshall. So, and I think Spencer Dinwiddie should be the six man coming off the bench, and he can run the ball, and he can handle the ball really well too. And I think Spencer Dinwiddie will definitely be the person to really step up for Kyrie and Luka, and he can definitely step up whenever they're both out with an injury. And here's the thing about Spencer Dinwiddie: he played for the Mavericks back in the 2022 season, and then he was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in 2023 during in the middle of the season just for Kyrie Irving, and that was a big mistake trading him. And then once we traded Dorian Finney-Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie for Kyrie, our defenses went straight up flat. And so, during the last year's season, we Spencer Dinwiddie had an opportunity to come back to Dallas, but he chose the Lakers over us. And he explained about how the Mavericks they're like your mom, and he's like, it's okay, baby, you got this. But with the Lakers, he's like, nah, they're like your daddy. Nah, you gotta go, you gotta get it, you gotta work for it. Honestly, him choosing the Lakers was a big mistake over the Mavericks. And once the Mavericks makes the finals, even though they didn't win it, Spencer Dinwiddie realized he made a mistake, and then once we offered him a contract to the Mavericks, he decided to sign with us with a 1-year deal. So definitely was a big move getting him back, and I believe he'll shine well in Dallas. And during the 2022 season, he was the best player off the bench, and we got to the conference finals winning his first year with us when he came from the Washington Wizards. And I think with Dinwiddie coming off the bench, and you have to worry about Dante Exum too, because he might even fall out the rotation, and it's a big battle between him and Dante Exum, who's going to be the sixth man. And again, I think Dinwiddie would be a better fit for the sixth man than over Dante Exum. I mean, Dante Exum is a good defender, but he didn't play so well in the playoffs like he did in the regular season, and he has a history of injuries, and he's been hurt a lot. He was gone for a few games, but during this, and when he played with us during the season, he did step up a little bit. And what I think what could possibly happen is Derek Lively will be the starting five, and I honestly think what's going to happen is Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively definitely going to be switching, rotating a lot during the season, and I think Daniel Gafford will come in like the 8 or 7 minute mark for each game, and it's definitely going to be a challenging rotation this upcoming season. And they did talk about this could be the best starting five ever, and it's possible. We might have to. This could be the best starting five we've ever had since the Mavericks won the championship back in 2011. And I also want to talk about how Klay Thompson fits well with the Mavericks, can fit well with the Mavericks, and I think he will fit well with us. But there is concerns about how our defense is going to be with Klay Thompson being the starting five, because you got 3 scorers and 2 really good defenders, which is P.J. Washington and Derek Lively. And Klay Thompson don't play his defense is really not the same anymore after he got hurt. And when he like towards like his Achilles in the 2019 finals, his defensive just hasn't been the same. And he can shoot well, but he just has his off games. But he did struggle the last time he played with the Warriors. He went 0-10 in the play-in tournament game against the Sacramento Kings, and I honestly felt like that was probably his last time playing with the Warriors. And the Mavs tried to get Klay Thompson for quite a while, and then honestly it worked. And again, I was really surprised he chose the Lakers over the. He chose the Mavericks over the Lakers. But Klay Thompson did say in the interview, he did say this before. He liked how our run to the finals, and he felt like he was the missing piece when we went to the finals to play the Boston Celtics. And Kyrie didn't play so well in the finals, but Luka played well. But again, Kyrie played for Boston, and the fans they really don't like him after he left them. But apparently the Boston Celtics fans were very disrespectful towards him while he was in Boston. Just like in Brooklyn, he was disrespected over there too. And it's going to be interesting how the season goes. How Klay Thompson is a starter, and I feel like there will be times he may come off the bench, but we'll see. But I do believe that Klay Thompson will perform well with the Mavericks, and I believe the Mavericks can win a championship with Klay. He's been to the finals several times. He has the experience, and Luka needs another veteran guy around him who's more experienced. And another thing, what I think was going to happen is Klay Thompson is going to be rotating with Najee Marshall so much this year because we need Najee Marshall for defense. And what needs to happen is this scenario we're up like 1 point or 2, and the other team has the ball. I would definitely take Klay Thompson out for the last 20 seconds just to use Najee Marshall so he can defend. But I would take Kyrie, Luka, and Klay Thompson out for put in Quentin Grimes and Spencer Dinwiddie for the defense the last 20 seconds of the game, so we can definitely get the stop and get that win. And the Mavericks made some good moves this summer, replacing Josh Green and Tim Hardaway for Quentin Grimes and Najee Marshall. That was probably I think the Mavericks had one of the best moves over the off season during the summer. And I want to talk about and I think about Klay that's going to score at least 15 points a game playing for us, as long as he just stays healthy. And it's going to be a good year, and I truly have faith in the Mavericks that are going to do well this season. And we just got to take one game at a time. We just go from there. And I think Derek Lively is definitely going to be coming back stronger this upcoming season. And now he's shooting 3-pointers and everything in the summer workouts. And he even shot a 3-pointer in the finals and Game 4 against the Boston Celtics. And that was just really insane. But I expect a lot this year from the Mavericks. And with the preseason just a few weeks away as they open up with the Memphis Grizzlies. But I expect it to be a packed house just because it's Klay Thompson's first game in Dallas, even though it's not officially, but it's going to be the first time everybody's going to see Klay Thompson in the Mavericks uniform and at home. It's going to be an interesting year. We just take one game at a time, just go from there. Well, that concludes my podcast for today. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope y'all stay safe.